Why was Operation Market Garden a bridge too far? Have you ever wondered why Operation Market Garden earned the nickname, a bridge too far? This operation, launched in September 1944, aimed to secure key bridges in the Netherlands to allow Allied forces to advance into Germany. However, it ultimately fell short of its main goal, leading to significant consequences. The plan involved two main components. The first was Operation Market, which deployed airborne troops to capture strategic bridges. The second was Operation Garden, which involved ground forces advancing to support the airborne troops. The ultimate objective was to secure the bridge over the Rhine River at Arnhem, the most crucial point for a successful advance. Several factors contributed to the failure of this ambitious operation. One major issue was the distance and drop zones for the airborne troops. For instance, the British 1st Airborne Division was dropped about 8 miles from the Arnhem Bridge. This distance delayed their ability to secure the bridge and allowed German forces time to regroup. Another significant factor was the underestimation of German strength. Allied planners believed that German forces were weakened after their retreat from France and Belgium. However, German units, including elite SS Panzer divisions, quickly regrouped and mounted fierce counterattacks, catching the Allies off guard. Communication failures also played a role in the operation's challenges. The wooded terrain around Arnhem limited wireless communication, leading to coordination problems among the airborne units and between airborne and ground forces. This made it difficult to respond effectively to German counterattacks. Additionally, the ground forces, primarily the 33rd Corps, faced a narrow and vulnerable advance along a single road known as Hell's Highway. This route was frequently attacked by German forces, slowing their progress and preventing timely reinforcement of the airborne troops. Logistical and weather issues further complicated the situation. Limited availability of transport aircraft meant that the airborne landings had to occur in waves rather than all at once. This reduced their initial combat strength. Moreover, fog and low clouds hampered resupply and reinforcement flights, making it harder for the troops on the ground. The ambitious nature of the plan stretched Allied forces thin. With limited reserves available to respond to setbacks, the corridor they aimed to secure became surrounded by German forces, making it difficult to maintain control. Ultimately, the British 1st Airborne Division at Arnhem was overwhelmed and had to be evacuated after suffering heavy casualties. The failure to secure the Arnhem Bridge delayed the Allied crossing of the Rhine by 6 months and dashed hopes for a swift invasion of Germany. Despite its failure, Operation Market Garden showcased the bravery and determination of Allied airborne troops and resulted in the liberation of parts of the Netherlands. However, the combination of flawed intelligence, logistical challenges, and strong German resistance made it a bridge too far for the Allies at that time.